Greetings, boyos. I am the Fox Lich, but you may call me Zack. How to start this? Licensed games! Yep, just a mention of that springs to life memories of lackluster graphics, gameplay that rips off better games, and overall cash grabs to ride on the success of movies and TV shows. But, done right, licensed games can be just as good as AAA games, and in the case of this one, better than the movie is supposed to be based off of. And what better way to kick off the Halloween season than a game about a haunted house? The Haunted Mansion game, ladies and gentlemen. This was a favorite of mine back in my younger days, but, putting nostalgia aside, is it a good game? Or was it dead on arrival? Get your lanterns ready, boyos. Let's get it on. Ezekiel Zeke Holloway, a young man looking for employment in 19th century New Orleans, follows an ad in the newspaper for assistant caretaker in an old manor. He goes to take the job, only to be scared by 6 ghosts upon arrival. He wakes up and meets a spirit trapped in a crystal ball named Madame Leota, who tells him the real reason why the ad was placed.
We couldn't just have the newspaper ad read, "Wanted, brave soul to rid haunted mansion of evil spirits," now could we? If we had, you wouldn't be here now.
Atticus Thorne, an evil cult leader, has trapped 999 souls within the mansion in an attempt to take over the afterlife and retrieve the power of the Beacon of Souls, a magic oil lantern that fires bolts of light and purifies evil spirits. Thus prompted, Zeke takes the beacon, travels throughout the mansion to purify the evil spirits, set the good ghosts free, and stop Atticus Thorne's evil plot. Yeah, the story's not the greatest thing in the world, but considering it's based on a ride at a theme park, it's aight. Though I do wish that the ride story about the mansion being a retirement home for ghosts was still in play. It's still a better concept than, "Man, my girlfriend's dead, so I'm sucking on death," any day. So, the story's not the best, but it's better than the movie plot. At first glance, the gameplay is like Luigi's Mansion, as the main gimmick is to turn on the lights in each room and capture ghosts using the Beacon of Souls. But it quickly becomes apparent that there's more of a focus on combat, platforming, and more importantly, puzzle solving than the game it's imitating. The beacon can fire bolts of light at evil spirits, weakly at first, though collecting death certificates for the 6 friendly ghosts will reward you with soul gems that upgrade the beacon's power and give stronger charge shots that deal with stronger enemies. You turn the lights on by flipping the light switch in the room, but it's not as easy as just walking over and flipping it. More often than not, you'll have to solve puzzles and platforming challenges to reach the switch. This keeps the game from being boring, as each puzzle is unique and challenging. Once the lights get turned on, you search through the room for shriveled souls hidden away, and once you find them, utilize the beacon to catch them and purify them. In addition to the shriveled souls, you can also find Madame Leota's tarot cards hidden around, and collecting 10 will give you an extra life. You can also find voodoo dolls that will increase your life bar, and bravery tonics for healing damage done by evil spirits. The game relies on a save point system, so if you want to save your progress, you'll have to utilize grandfather clocks in the foyer and hallways. This game has a variety of puzzles and challenges to keep things fresh, and the enemies rank up and become even stronger as you progress to keep you from feeling overpowered no matter how many upgrades you get. So, the gameplay is challenging and keeps you on your toes. The graphics look pretty good considering their age. The darkness is implemented well and really adds to the spooky atmosphere, making a lit room and a dark room feel vastly different. Each room is well designed and fits with the theming of the spooky old mansion, and there are Easter eggs abound for those looking for references to the ride, like the save point clocks. Zeke's design screams Disney, and each of the ghost design is actually based off the ghosts from the ride, and the evil spirits and enemies are especially creepy. That said, it's really not the greatest thing ever, as while it does look good, it's still a little on the simple side. So, graphics-wise, it's very atmospheric and fits the theme of the ride that inspired it. Normally I'd play music from the game to show off how good the soundtrack is, but sadly, while there is music in the game, none of it really stands out. In fact, with the music cranked up to max volume, you can still barely hear it. See for yourself. But the good news is, where the music can't get off the ground, the sound effects freaking soar. Everything, from the creaking of boards to the sound of your own footsteps, adds to the creepy ambiance. I recall more than a few times in my younger years of wandering in silence through the hallways only to have the pants scared off of me because a banshee would suddenly appear behind me and scream, or freak out from the thundering footsteps of a suit of armor. And don't even get me started on the Reaper. Ugh. The voice acting... well, while there were a few lines from the ghost that made me chuckle, the voice acting in this game falls flat. Madame Leota in particular stands out as the worst for me. When you've been freaked out by Eleanor Audley's aka OG Maleficent's voice on the ride for so many years, hearing Madame Leota as a sassy black woman is... strange.
Oh, I, child, am Madame Leota, speaker of the spirit world, medium of the mysterious, and seer of things unseen.
So, the voice acting and music is meh, but man, the sound effects make for a more spooky experience. Admittedly, this game isn't the most innovative or original game out there, but for a licensed game, the Haunted Mansion game is still a fun time for anyone who wants to get into the Halloween spirit. It's challenging but fair, and has plenty of interesting elements for fans of the Disney ride. And while it's far from being the greatest licensed game out there, oh hi Batman, I could say it is a lot better than the average movie of the same name. I give the Haunted Mansion game a 7 out of 10. And that was a Foxtober review. If you like what you saw, subscribe, leave a like, hit that bell to let you know when I'm releasing a new video, and who knows, maybe you'll find something to keep you interested here. But, until then, I'm the Fox Lich, and until next time, rest in peace.